Oh, good morning, good morning. In case you're just joining us, you are just in time for the best part of the program. But if you have been with us since we started the program till now, we really appreciate your company as we warm you up into the weekend. You know what we do every Thursday right here on Daybreak. We take you into the kitchen and help you spice up whatever it is that you're making, in case you'll be hosting, in case you just want to make something nice for yourself. This is why we are here. And today's show is all about the soy sauce, one of the most regular condiments in most of our kitchens in Kenya. And we know that you have gone to the shops, you have gone to the supermarkets, you have tried it out. But what we want to ask you this morning, and we hope that throughout this program you will be able to learn, is do you know what a soy sauce is? And do you know what it can do to add that little extra into the meal that you're preparing? And do you even know what types of meals you can use a soy sauce for? So we have quite a number of things that you can do to play around with your soy sauce, and we have the expert in the studio with us, on set with us, that will be telling us a little bit more about how you can play around with your soy sauce. And an interesting guest I'm hosting this morning, Chef Gatuiri. So glad that you created time for us.
Thank you so much.
Excited for this one. Yeah?
Same here. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
Yeah.
So today, like I'm telling my viewers, it's all about the soy sauce.
Yes.
And we have an amazing, amazing product that we're going to be using and trying out this morning. Kikoman soy sauce. It is actually natural. That's one thing I like about it. And it's among the leading soy sauces in the world, actually, in over 100 countries. This is something you don't joke about, right? Yeah. And I just want to run you through when I say natural, this is what I mean. So 4 key ingredients. We got wheat, we have soybeans, we have salt, and water. Yeah. And that's it. That's it. Nothing else that has been added in there. So we're going to be showing you how this is used in different meals. And I promise you, it's an exciting show that you do not want to miss. But thank you once again for creating time for us. Yes. And I want us to just go straight into what we're going to be preparing, Chef Gatuiri. What's on the menu?
So on the menu, as you've said, we are going to use the soy sauce, which you've said is naturally brewed, so it has that rich flavor, aroma, and taste. It brings that to food. And today we are just going to show a fraction of how you can use it. We're going to make a beef wet fry, which is very loved by Kenyans here. We're going to serve it with some chapati. And then when you've made chapati for dinner and you want to have it for breakfast, we're going to show you how to use the soy sauce to make a breakfast rolex, which you can have for breakfast as a snack, pack it for lunch. And then, since the soy sauce is naturally brewed, you can use it directly. You don't need to cook it. So we are going to make a nice condiment where you can dip your samosas, you can drizzle it over salad, kachumbari, and essentially that's what you're going to do today.
You see what I told you? One product, different ways of using it, and that's just amazing. And the good thing about this is that unlike other soy sauces, this has taken a very long time to prepare. It's prepared with love. It's prepared to the perfection that it requires. It gives it that deeper, sort of like taste because of how long it takes to brew it, right? It's a natural soy sauce that takes a long time to brew, not like the other sauces. So I want us to get straight into it. Yeah. We start with the main meal, or you guide me?
So we'll start with the meat. Now, here we are using soy sauce to marinate the meat, to marinate it, to make it tender, and further to that, to give a beautiful taste to the overall dish. So we'll just do it for 30 minutes. If you have time, you can marinate overnight, but 30 minutes is sufficient to actually give that kick that you want. So we have our meat cut into cubes, and then now we are going to marinate with the soy sauce. So you'll be my able assistant here in the kitchen, I hope. Yes, awesome. So here's the meat. You can take the meat. We'll marinate. So we'll just put about a tablespoon. You can use the sachet, and then now this is what we're going to do. Like that, and then now we mix it together. All right. And then now we'll set it aside.
All right.
Yes.
So just that.
Yeah, just that.
You mean the soy sauce is actually just as good as enough to marinate this meat?
Yeah.
You don't need to add any extra.
Yes. And
All
then
right.
the beautiful thing is that we are doing it with beef, but that does not stop you from using other things. For example, you want to make some chicken wings, you can add the soy sauce to the marinade, play around with other things, put in some garlic, put in some herbs, and then that becomes a marinade for your chicken wings. Maybe you want to play around with pork. So we're just using beef to show you, but the options are endless. Right. So now this will set aside.
There's usually a question that I have. Somebody could be asking, we've used kikoma and soy sauce for, marinating this meat. Do I need to add a tenderizer for the meat?
No. You don't need to, because now the soy sauce is what is acting as a tenderizer. Actually, there's a way I also put it in kienyeji chicken that works so well. Again, just to tenderize the meat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, gives very good flavor. So
this is done.
Yeah, so this is done, but now since we have the magic of television and we want to start cooking quickly, we have some pre-marinated meat. So we'll just move to the cooker and start cooking our wet fry.
All right.
Yeah.
She came prepared, guys. So we have done this now, but this has taken 30 minutes, in the soy sauce.
Yeah.
It gives it a much deeper taste, You get to feel the soy sauce when you prepare your meat this way. So we have our meat that has taken about 30 minutes approximately to marinate, and this is what you're going to be preparing, Chef. And this is where I hand over, because I'm not the expert.
Okay.
Official handover.
So now we can start cooking.
All right.
Now we'll start by frying the onions for our beef. So just a bit of oil, then we go in with onions.
Just as much as you like.
Personally, when I'm making beef fry, I like a lot of onions, but one medium onion, finely chopped or diced, is good. So we want it to cook until translucent. So over medium heat, that's how we're doing it. Yeah. Do you love beef fry?
I do. Why would I be having you today?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would be wrong for me to cook something that
I don't like.
Yeah.
I love meat.
Yes. So
anything meat.
Anything meat. Yeah. So what we're just setting up the flavor profile for the meat. So cooking the onions, then going in with our aromatics, which will be the garlic and the ginger. You'll notice that this recipe is very simple. We're just trying to show that you don't need a lot of things. With just the soy sauce, it can bring everything alive.
Already beginning to feel the aroma, but wait until...
Yeah, especially when the meat with the soy sauce hits the pan. Really good.
Funny thing about food, it has to invite you with its aroma.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want when someone walks into the kitchen, they're like, what's that you're cooking? Precisely. Yeah.
Play around with their taste buds.
Yes. Sometimes many things can feel intimidating for people. So at least when if I have this one thing, I can be able to elevate my meals. So I don't know whether you can notice the meat is the onions are starting to become translucent. So as they are cooking well in the oil beautifully. So we'll give it like 30 seconds, then we go in with our garlic and ginger.
All right.
In the meantime, I want to request you to slice for me like the dania stalks.
I think that's simple. That's something I can try. I may not be able to do it like the experts.
Just the stalks,
but okay.
Yeah, just the ends there.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, yeah, those stalks, chop them nicely.
So that's okay?
Yes, now you'll chop for me those ones, the stems, yes.
You use this?
Yes, I want to give a pointer also, how you can use the stems in your cooking.
You don't waste anything.
Yes, nothing going to waste.
One thing I've loved, Chef, is how you have been deliberate about your choice of ingredients. I believe if you have the right soy sauce, then you don't need so much to make your food to taste good, right?
Yes.
Yeah?
Now, like at this point, my onions are at a point where I'm happy with that. They are light and translucent. They've softened. That's what you're looking for. Now we go in with our garlic and ginger. And then for the garlic and ginger, we cook for like 30 seconds. You just want the garlic to be fragrant. You don't want it to burn. And then here, that's when we can add the dania stems.
Okay,
They help. Thank you very much. Yes, please. Okay. They help with the flavor. Perfect. So you see, It's just that there's no smell-o-vision. People could have smelled what's happening here right now.
I wish they put us here.
Yeah. Then now we add in our tomatoes.
All right.
So around 3 tomatoes that are diced up. So now we are making the sauce in which we are going to put our meat. At this point, I'll reduce the heat a little bit, cover, and allow the tomatoes to cook down.
Oh.
Yes. So as that's going on, we'll just be ready to start prepping for our rolex.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts so far about it's happened too fast?
No. One thing I've loved about what we've done so far is actually the fact that you don't need so many things to make good food, yeah? The ingredients, your choice for this morning was very simple, to keep it very simple for whoever wants to try this meal, yeah?
Yes.
And if you want to achieve that natural taste, if you want, you're somebody who loves everything natural, yeah? I've seen you've done that, and the soy sauce that you're using this morning is actually natural, yeah? Nothing artificial that has been added. And for me, that works. Yeah,
perfect.
I'm team natural, so for me that works.
That works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So for how many seconds do you think this will stay for?
We just want until the tomatoes have cooked down. So we give it like 3 to 5 minutes. Since we cut them finely, it won't take so long for them to cook down. Yeah. So we'll just let it go for about 3 to 5 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. And now, kachumbari, beloved by all. So we'll just need the dania leaves, which I'm just chopping up quickly, and then combining everything, just it. Yeah, and then now there are people who put chilies in the kachumbari. Us, we're just going to go very simple, classic. That's onions, tomatoes, and dania, and of course, kikuman for the flavor, and also it adds the saltiness. Now that's the salt. It also adds the salt aspect to the kachumbari.
Oh, when you're using kikoman, you don't need to add salt.
Yes.
It's already, it has everything in there.
Yes.
All right.
So
one thing many people didn't know probably is that you could use kikoman soy sauce for kachumbari.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
And not only kachumbari, in many other salads also. So think of another simple salad that I love using kikoman for is a cucumber salad. So I make cucumber, and then now I'll use the kikoman, but now I add something like some garlic. Yeah, if I want to go even higher with flavor, I also add some chili oil. So you see the options are very many as to how you can incorporate. And the reason why we're even using the kikoman, since it's naturally brewed, as you had said, it's safe to use even without having cooked it.
Okay.
Yes, so that's the other thing. So now we'll add our tomatoes and our onions. Then our, yes, the star of the show.
Great.
And then now we give it a good mix.
Remember I told you, I'm going to make sure that by the end of this program, you learn the different ways that you can be able to use soy sauce for, and kikoman is our preferred soy sauce for this morning. And you've seen so far, we have used it on the meat to marinate the meat, and now we are using it on the kachumbari. You see? And we have 2 more to go. So
Yeah,
I'll surprise you, 2 more meals to go. There you go.
Look at it.
I want to try the salt
try
part. You know, you challenged me when you said I don't need to add extra salt.
Okay.
So I need to confirm as somebody who loves salt.
Okay.
I'm good.
And have you picked up on another flavor in addition to the salt? Has it given it some certain richness?
Yes, yes.
Ah, awesome.
It's not just plain salt as if you had sprinkled salt on it. And remember, actually I've remembered one thing. There are people who don't love raw salt added on their meals. So this is actually a very good hack, if you ask me.
So with that now we can go back, check on our meat. It even sounds like the tomatoes are ready.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So you want the tomatoes, see the way they softened?
I love it already.
You love it already.
I wasn't hungry. Now I'm so hungry and waiting.
You're hungry. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. So now, remember we marinated the meat in some soy sauce. We're also going to add a little more now for also to flavor the overall meat. So about a tablespoon. Then give it a mix. You've heard there was some sizzling sound. The sizzling of,
you know, it's sizzling, and I'm actually even concentrating on the aromatherapy I'm getting.
Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Then now I'm going to add our pre-marinated meat. Remember, marinating for 30 minutes. Add it like that. Give everything a mix.
Right.
And then now we'll let the meat cook in all this lovely goodness.
Let me get the scent of that goodness before you cover this up, yeah?
Okay.
Because I'm loving the combination of everything, the garlic, the ginger, the tomato, and then now the soy sauce that you added, the kikkoman soy sauce.
Yes.
It's making it a bit different, yeah?
Yes.
And then I also get the aroma of the meat itself.
Yes.
Okay.
So now we'll let that cook. As that is cooking, we'll work on our rolex.
All right.
Yeah.
So this should take, I believe it should take a few minutes because it's already soft.
Yes, because of the cut of the meat we use, the tenderizing. So it should take 25 to 30 minutes on the higher end. And then we're also adding like a tablespoon of the kikkoman to now complete the flavor profile.
Wait, you know, I was concentrating on the aroma earlier, but I think I love it now.
Can you pick up on it?
Yes, it is something different, you know, in a very deep, rich way. Remember when I was telling you that a food has to invite you with the aroma?
Yeah.
I think this is what I meant. I just couldn't say it with words, but I love what I'm seeing so far. I love what I'm smelling. Oh my goodness.
Ah, awesome. So we'll just let it cook. Yeah, I love that smell, that kikkoman aroma.
Wow. So we'll just let it sit for a few minutes, and then we can get on to our third meal.
Yes, our rolex. And for this, we're going to use the cabbage and the carrots. I've kept the ingredients very simple, things that you can easily get, and perhaps you're making it in the morning, so you don't have time to do a lot of things. We're going to do a quick saute of the cabbage and carrots, so we're just going to go back to that. And before we go there, let's break 2 eggs so that when we get there, it's very quickly, because it comes together within no time. Because we are saying this is something you can make in the morning. Yeah. And it's a balanced diet because now it has all the food groups needed. Yeah. And then here again, this is where the kikkoman shines, because that's what we'll use to season the eggs.
Wow, adding kikkoman on eggs as well. I believe you're with us, you're taking your notes.
Yes.
Plus remember, we are not restricted to the meals we have today.
Yes,
you can use it in different other things out there, yeah?
Yes. So now we'll just lightly beat the eggs. And then here, you're making the eggs how you like it. If you want to add some bit of onions chopped here, that's fine. So now we're just preparing this as we get ready to go assemble.
There's salt already, so don't add any extra salt. And then I love the deep brown kind of, you know.
Oh, the color, because of the kikkoman also adds some color to it, yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's good.
Ready.
So now we can just move to the pan and prepare this. We are going to put our meat in on the back burner so that we can continue. So we'll start by sauteing our cabbage. So a bit of oil. We want the oil to get hot.
Just a little bit.
Yes.
This is the part I need to ask you, because I see cabbage, veggies. We're going to be using soy sauce as well on that.
Yes, we are going to use
something new I'm learning. Remember today I was saying it's all about learning new ways. I didn't know that you could use kikkoman soy sauce on vegetables.
Exactly.
Yeah?
So it's showing the different ways we can use it. And now here, we just want the pan to be very hot because we want the cabbage to cook just for a short while. So there's the cabbage. Also, we are going to use carrots, just also for color, taste, and then give it a good stir. And then once done, we finish off with our kikkoman.
Okay.
And see, as the veggies glisten, the color brightens a bit, you'll know it's almost done. You see how quick this has come together?
I love the color. I love the combination of that.
Yeah, and then now we'll just add the kikkoman for the aroma and for the rich flavor.
Wow.
And also it's the one that seasons the cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So there you go.
Magic happens.
Here the sizzling from the kikkoman.
Yes.
There's some sizzle. You can even see it on the pan, the sizzling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And it changes the whole atmosphere.
Yeah, and you see how it looks so good. So now
And
this
smells good as well.
precisely. Now this is done actually. Now we can start working on the other components of the rolex.
Yeah?
Yeah, so we can set this aside. I show you the next thing. Don't know whether you want to give it a taste.
Ooh, it should be hot, but
It's a bit hot.
my hands can bear this. Wow.
Oh, sorry. Let me also.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Straight from the pan.
Yeah. Like that.
Now gives cabbage a different taste.
Yeah. So that's done. And then now we're moving on very fast. So now we are going to warm up our chapati, because now think we're making rolex in the morning. Maybe you want to eat it for breakfast, you want to carry it, put it in your lunchbox. So you'll start by warming up your leftover chapati. So this is a fun way of having chapati for breakfast.
We'll do this in two ways. We'll plate one for serving, for eating now, and another for later. That's what I get.
Yes, I'm just showing you how we can use the same thing for if you want to carry like lunch or a snack to eat later. Maybe you want to give a child a snack. Yeah, so let's just prepare.
So it doesn't matter how long the snack will stay for, the richness of all the ingredients you've used will still stay.
Yes, that's what we're going for now.
Okay.
Now we'll warm up our chapati. As that is going, remember we also have beef.
Yeah.
So we'll check on that. Remember we didn't add any water, and that's why you shouldn't add water. I should have mentioned earlier, because the juiciness from the tomatoes and everything, you see, it's giving us its own sauce, and we are making wet fry. So yeah, can still pick up on the kikkoman, so that's amazing. The beef is doing good, and then here we just want the chapati to get warm. So usually says the marker of a good chapati maker is now you can easily do this. It's like your hands never get burnt. Well, I spoke too soon.
If we try, really?
My friend, yeah, try. So now,
you want me? I don't have insurance.
thank you very much. So now, since our chapati is now warm, we'll set it aside.
Great.
And then now we're going to cook our eggs. So a bit of oil, then.
You see that deep brown color I was talking about from the kikkoman soy sauce?
Yes. Now you can pour in our
eggs to look unique like that.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
Yes.
Let's see.
Yeah.
There you go. This is where I hand over again.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be my sous chef.
Wow.
Yes. So now, because now this will be used to, perfect. This is what we want. Our egg to cook. So So normally, when I make my Rolex, after I've put the egg like this, I'll let it set a bit on top. I won't turn it. I'll put my chapati so that a bit of the uncooked egg like sticks to the chapati. Then I flip it over for it to finish cooking, and then now I'll add in the cabbage that we had prepared.
Okay.
Yes.
So the uncooked egg sort of like acts like glue.
Yes.
The chapati.
Yes, that's what I do. Because you see now, it's like maybe 75%, 80% cooked through. Yeah, don't worry, the egg won't be raw by the end of all this. I know that can be a concern for many.
So we don't.
Yes.
We're not keen on that.
Yes.
Some love it that way.
Yeah, so now it's the magic of trying to flip.
Now you are on test.
Oh my.
Let's see what you got.
Oh my, no, I'm not on test. So yes.
It should be fine.
It should be fine.
But kitchen is not all about perfection.
Yes, it's not all about perfection. Okay, we've tried.
We get an 80%.
We get an 80%.
Which is an A anyway.
Yes. So now, you see the egg has stuck to the chapati. So the next thing we're going to do, onto a cutting board, we'll place the chapati, then put a cabbage and roll it up. Okay. And then we'll have our Rolex.
Okay, so this is done?
Yes, this is done.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And you're really torturing me with the aromas.
The aromas. Okay, so now we'll come here.
You need the veggies?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And then place it gently. Put that away. We don't want to burn ourselves then. We arrange. See, my pan was, I should have made 3 eggs, but that's fine.
Depends on the size of your chapati.
Yes. Yeah, the chapati is...
You had one.
Yes. So now you see we've put our cabbage there. And then now we do now the rolling.
This is what makes it a Rolex.
Yes. Now you see like this. Now we'll just slice it on the diagonal like this. And then you can see.
All right.
See? You can see the eggs, you can see the cabbage and carrots, and then now here you can have it like a snack, and then we can pack it in our lunch box. Even if you enjoy it cold, it will still retain the flavors of the kikoman. It will still be delightful to eat.
That's interesting, because a concern has been for maybe other ingredients you use, the longer they stay, they start changing how they taste. No. So this will be as is.
Yes, the taste will be
the same as when we prepared it.
Precisely.
All right, wonderful. So meal number 3. And she said you can actually serve it and eat it. It will still taste as good. You can keep it for hours later and it will still taste as good. So I told you today it's all about soy sauce, the kikoman soy sauce, and this is what it can help you achieve. And we want to set this aside. She has told you it looks good. I can assure you it tastes good, and I'll be the one to confirm that later.
You're gonna be the judge. Yes. So now we'll check on our meat. We are almost finishing what we are making. We'll check on our meat, and then now I'll show you the last thing that we'll make with the kikoman.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So we can check on our meat.
How far we've gone? A few minutes. It's been on the fire.
Wacha niilete hapa. There goes our beautifully plated Rolex. So now I think the beef wet fry is ready. So we'll go finish off. Tutamalizia na some dania. So you're the one to help me here. Okay. Yes. So we'll start by turning off the heat. Oh, wait, first, let's check. Let me not be presumptuous. As you can see, the sauce has become more rich. You see now, this is what you want in the wet fry. Exactly. And this is just from the tomatoes. We've not done anything major. Turn off the heat. And then now we add our dania leaves. That's usually the last thing we do. Yeah.
Just a little?
No, just add all of it.
Oh, all of it?
Yeah. Yeah, look at you, mpishi. Perfect.
Becoming an expert in this.
Nice, awesome. Wonderful. So now we'll just plate and enjoy our meal.
Great.
Imagine, that's it.
I love the thickness of the sauce in the meat.
Yeah.
And how it's the aroma that it's giving us.
Yes.
And how it looks. And I can go on and on about describing what I'm seeing, but I know you are seeing it with me.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what we've achieved. Good job, good job.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So now it's for me to plate, and then you taste and let me know whether you'll invite me again.
That I will gladly do.
Okay.
All right.
So, kidogo, mingi, what do you think?
Okay, for now.
For now,
Kidogo.
for now tu kidogo. Hautaki kunini kushiba?
Kuchoma.
Off camera, sawa sawa. I've understood you. Nimeshika hiyo.
Cheza chini. Wow, look at that. Look at that.
Yes.
Yeah? When we told you good food, we meant it. This is what we mean by good
Now,
food.
you can have it with some chapati, you can have it with rice, ugali, but here we will have it with chapo.
With chapo.
Yes.
So today we serve it with chapati.
Yes.
And we had made kachumbari as well.
Yes.
So you can put it there on the side if you like,
Yes.
right?
And then the last thing is I told you I'm making something else. Before we taste, we are going to make a chili soy dip that you can use to enjoy samosas. And it's very easy to make. We're just going to use garlic, chili, and our sauce. And the kikoman. Yeah.
All natural.
Yes.
All natural. So you don't need to add anything that
Yeah,
is
exactly.
not natural. So the soy sauce, the chili, and the garlic.
Yes.
And you get a wonderful sauce.
Yes.
I am waiting to see how.
Awesome.
And when you mentioned chili, I'm really excited also for
Help me
that.
with the
So you need
cutting board
the
there.
cutting board?
Yes, and the knife is here. So now for this one, we are going to use, I'm using green chilies. I want to mention that.
Let's put it here. I don't want my meat to disappear.
Okay.
After all that hard work.
I might end up running away with it.
After all that hard work.
Okay.
But it looks good, guys. I believe you can see what we've made. I love what I see. I love what I see.
Love what you see.
Yes. So challenge me with the chili soy sauce.
Yes. So we'll cut our chili. And then if you don't like so much heat, you can remove the seeds. So that's the tip I have. You can remove the seeds, but if you're okay with heat levels, you can leave the seeds. So we are going to slice it. Slice the chilies thinly. And then we're also going to do the same for our garlic. So you see such pieces like
So
that.
this is for people like me.
Yes.
You like it light,
Yes.
too hot.
And then for the garlic,
I like
we'll be
that.
doing thin slices like this. So that's how I'm going to prepare. And then now we're going to mix it together with our kikoman.
Okay. Thin slices, like you can see as so.
Yes, and then now putting them like in a bowl. And then now we'll finish off. And then the beautiful thing about this sauce, you can make it ahead and store it in the fridge. And now making it ahead, the kikoman harmonizes all the flavor together, so it becomes even more richer and robust when it has gotten time to like settle.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is something you can actually be making like a day or two before. Put it in the fridge, and then when you're having guests and you're ready to serve them with samosas, spring rolls, you bring it out. You see how it looks like, and then now one dips.
Ah, great. That simple?
Yeah, that's
Nothing, no procedure, just like that. This has taken us a few minutes. Something very important you mentioned there, you don't use this immediately.
Yes, you don't use it
You let it
immediately.
stay
Yes, you let the flavors to become alive, to be robust, so that even the garlic and the chili infuse themselves, so that when you just dip, even if you don't get a hold of the garlic, it's has infused in the flavor.
All right, so this will let it stay for a while.
Yes, I had some that we had prepared earlier, and that's what we are going to use.
All right,
this
you
one
came
here.
prepared, right?
Yes, I came prepared because I want to give you the best.
All right, looks richer than it has actually. The garlic has absorbed.
Yes, you can see even the color, and then even the taste of the sauce itself. Yes. Ah, good. Yes, you can actually show.
Easier seen than said.
Precisely,
so this is the part,
yeah.
So if you let it stay for a while, this is what you achieve.
Yes.
This is what we've just made.
Yes.
Yeah, but it will taste so good.
Yeah.
I want to imagine. So
yeah, and the while here is overnight.
Yeah, overnight.
Yes. Yeah, and now you see we've done a lot of cooking, so I'm going to refill quickly, and then we'll be ready to do the last bit, which is what?
Which is tasting, the most exciting part of the show.
Exactly.
Okay, so we need a little refill.
Yes.
And so you don't have to buy like the bottle again.
Yes, you can just easily refill, and then you place this in your fridge.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so this is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
great, wonderful. All right, so this is how we look like, guys, but the aroma in this kitchen, I know that is one thing you are not getting on the other side of the screens,
Yes.
but this is the part where now we get to taste what we've made.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a main meal that contains of the beef fry,
Yes.
beef wet fry,
Yeah.
and then we have a special sauce
Yes.
that we will be using with the samosas.
Yes.
And Chef, I want you to now take the lead and
Yes.
tell me what you want me to start with, or you want me to just play around with what I want.
Yes, I think since I want you to, now I'm trying to see how we'll combine all the, actually you can start with the samosa. Let's assume it's your appetizer.
Oh, the starter.
Yes, it's the starter. We can start with that.
All right, so let me, here we go. So this is to dip.
Yes, to put it,
Sauce,
yes,
soy sauce.
yes,
That we have made.
yeah.
Just, okay, here we go. I love it.
You love it?
I love it. Especially the fact that you said something about how the kikkoman soy sauce harmonizes everything. Now I feel it. You see?
Yes. Yeah.
The chili, you'd think that for people who are not keen on a chili that is so hot would not like it, but I think I love what kikkoman has done to the whole thing, yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Pardon me if I'm taking too long, but I'm just trying to appreciate everything that I'm getting right now in my taste buds. Do I do this again? Allow me. This is the best part of my job. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
So good.
I know I have a lot to taste.
Yes.
So I'll just set this aside.
You'll just set that aside. Okay, awesome. You can just set it aside here. Yeah. Then now the next thing is the beef.
Okay.
Or am I taking you too quickly? I take you to the Rolex first.
I'm good now.
You're good now.
I'm good now.
Okay.
We dig in?
Yes, you can dig into the beef.
All right. Roll up your sleeves. Don't have any sleeves.
Make sure you also get a bit. Okay, yeah, that's good.
We get everything in one bite.
Yeah,
I've learned that over
yeah.
the course of this show.
And then you mentioned whether you tell us whether you can. It's seasoned. Remember, we didn't put any salt.
Anything.
Yeah.
It's good. I love it. Everything. And I can go on and on about how the quantity of the salt is okay for me. The sauce that, you know, the meat, the thickness I was telling you about.
Yeah.
I think I love what I feel. We were talking about the tenderizer. The meat is soft. That I can confirm and ascertain. What else? What else? And the color you can see for yourself. I don't have to tell you. Bon appetit.
Awesome, awesome. I'm loving it. Good, good, good. So now our Rolex, which can be enjoyed as a snack. You can carry. Yeah.
All right. I know you're just jealous, but don't worry.
They can try it at
I'm doing it on your behalf. Still very fresh. The veggies are still very fresh. And then I know how cabbage tastes.
Yeah.
And this is something extra. So I want to assume it's there.
Yeah, it is the kikoban, because actually that's the only flavoring that we actually used in the cabbage and carrots.
And the utamu wa mayai, the one I have today, this is different. Yes. And there's no salt we added to the egg.
Yes.
And I can already feel there's salt in there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love what I have tasted this morning. I'll just set that aside. And then we had kachumbari as well. I think I had tasted that, but I don't mind doing it again as well. Yeah. And there you go. This one I told you I'm good with. So I love everything that we've made in less than 1 hour. I think we've been in this kitchen and we've made magic.
Yes, we have.
Good job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And this is what we promised, that we're going to be teaching you how to use the Kikkoman soy sauce in different meals. A very good quality sauce that you can be able to get at your nearest shop, at the main supermarkets that you have around your neighborhood. You can be able to access it in different shapes, in different sizes. And of course, it's very pocket friendly. Anyone can afford this. If you want that extra taste, the deep, rich, essence that you want to achieve in your food, why don't you try this? Just go to your nearest shop there, to your nearest supermarket, and you'll be able to find one for yourself, something that goes with what your budget is actually allowing you to do. Please join us for the next episode. This is what we do every week. Just teaching you how to do different things to spice up your kitchen, to spice up your way of cooking, and to be a better host. Show off with the Kikkoman soy sauce. We really appreciate your company, and thank you for creating time.
Thank you so much,
Chef Gatuiri.
Yes.
We have seen you at work and we appreciate you. Yes. Asante sana.
Asante sana, nimeshukuru.
All right, that's how we wrap it up. Have a lovely weekend ahead. My name is Safin Aching Ouma.